Hello, my name is Grace Lee, and I am a student at Gull Lake High School. I am currently taking the class Computer Science and Software Engineering. And today I'll be talking about how to merge branches and showing how, especially showing how to use all the applications in doing so, and how to push them to the cloud so they can be backed up. So first things first, what you see right here is an application called GitKraken, and this application is used to help manage all of these files that we're using. And um right now, let me say, we have 5 branches, and this is our InfoTech center for cars, like what a cars programming would be like. So, like for the welcome screen, you can see the welcome screen on your car. For gasoline, I'll check your gasoline levels and tell you if you need to go to a gas station or somewhere. This is the beta test dev where um sorry about that, where you'll need to test everything, and main is where it's just the main branch that looks over everything, while the weather branch is as I think you could tell, but it checks your weather and see if you need to get up earlier or how long it would take for estimation to go to your place, or just that. All right, so that's basically just like a overview of GitKraken and what we did so far in our Infotech Center. And now we're gonna go to an application called Pycharm. This is where we do all of our programming and where everything happens. For example, since we checked out our weather branch, we are seeing the programming for the weather branch, and it shows if it's well, let me show you. First, let me click my F10 key on my keyboard. You won't see it, but as soon as I do that, you can see we're in our weather branch, and you can see that it says the National Weather Service has updated your alarm by 10 minutes because of the forecast of rain. The vehicle response system has been engaged, only allowing you to drive 60 miles per hour. And this is crucial when you're driving, because you don't want to be late, and this program is showing in the case of rain, in the case of then you could only drive 60 miles per hour. And if I click it again, another one should pop up. For example, it's a blizzard this time, and you have to wake up 45 minutes earlier while you could only drive 30 miles per hour. And it's the same for all the rest, like icy, cloudy, rain again, wait. Anyway, you get the gist of it. And so that's an example of what programming is in some of the codes. Like for the weather branch, it's checking the weather. I mean, obviously, it's checking the weather and seeing what miles per hour you could go, depending on the weather. Anyway, we're gonna go back to our gate Kraken, and now we're actually gonna merge our weather branch into our beta test dev branch. So as you can see, there's 2 parts here, and local, with the this symbol, is that means that it's on the computer, and so that means it's on the computer, but it's not really backed up. However, remote means that it's backed up. So if you ever lose a how do I say, if you ever lose your information to a storm, or something like that, you could always go to your remote and get it back. And so we're gonna check into our beta test dev branch. So you double click there, and it said checkout successful. You're now in your beta test dev. And now we want to merge weather into beta test F. So we're going to right click weather and we're going to merge weather into beta test F. And it'll say that there's a merge conflict, and that's completely expected. So we're going to go back to our Pycharm. And as you could tell, like both are merged. Like you could see the welcome screen here, and now you can see the current gas levels here. And all the way on the bottom, you can see your weather. And this actually turned out really well because sometimes when it works, it just puts it at the top or puts it on the middle or the bottom, and it worked out well for us to put it on the bottom. But it could do that. Just saying. So we are really lucky, and since we put it here and we merged it, you can see that I merged it well because of the equal signs. But problem is, you can't leave the equal signs or like the weather down here, or like if you go all the way back up, can't leave the head over here. So, because that's what makes the error, and it wouldn't be like merging correctly, quote unquote. And so we're just going to delete this part, and gonna delete the equal signs as well, and this. And to see if it merged correctly, we're going to press our F10 key to see if it like works together. So welcome to InfoTech Center, and it's loading. And you could see that for the gas level, you can see it says checking current gas levels, and it's saying that our gas tank is extremely low, and it's telling us to go to a really close gas station, the closest the closest gas station, which is Shell, and 6 miles away. And we could see that it runs correctly because the weather branch is also posting down here, and the weather condition is foggy, so you could only drive 45 miles per hour. So that worked, and that's good. Now we're just gonna do like a little cleanup work. Oh, no, not cleanup. Sorry. Now we're gonna. Sorry. Let me find it real quick. It says there's a gas level alert here. I'm just gonna copy and paste it down here. So, are you? I was kind of curious. What would happen if you just delete it here and let me reduce this real quick and go all the way down here, but like enter and add it here. Would it still run the same? I don't really know. So how about we check together? So we're gonna do F10, and it's gonna run again, and let's see. It should work hypothetically, but we never know. And see that it didn't really work because this one we have a print statement up here that would make it work, but because it's underneath the weather now, it would still like print it, but it's not underneath the current gas level. It's underneath the weather branch, so we can't do that. And I'm gonna delete that again. If it'll let me delete it. Wait a second. I'm gonna backspace and go back up. If I could find it. Yeah, it's here. Please bear in mind. And then, yeah, now we're gonna do some cleanup work. I think you could tell that the asterisks from here are much shorter than the asterisks from here, and I want to adjust that so we could do some symmetry, and so I'm gonna. Whoa, okay, that I did not want that to happen. Okay, let's see. Just gonna copy that and gonna delete that so it could achieve good symmetry. add that. And it'd be symmetric now for the asterisks, and you can see that I don't think I want to leave it as weather branch. You can see up here that my gas branch, um, it's saying checking current gas levels. I think I want to say checking current weather conditions would be good. And yeah, checking current weather conditions. If I could spell. Hopefully I spelled that right. I don't. I have problems sometimes. Um, and I wanna capitalize those for proper English. 'Cause technically it's a title. And if I click F10 again, let's see what happens, and it's running it again. So text center is loading. And we're on empty. It's by 25 minutes. You can see that there's one space bar here, but there's two space bars, so I want to change that again. But you get the gist of it. You just want like good symmetry and a look better. Like the asterisks were around the same this time. And let me if I could find it. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Oh, here it is. Want to take this part off. Then let's F10 again and see how that works. Oh, it didn't work. I want to change that, but I'll change that a little later. First, oh, I forgot to say. Sorry about that, but um, I gotta see if our um in oh actually sorry for my stuttering, but um if we lost our work in like a sudden storm and it destroys our local computer, like as I said on GitKraken, um and I lost my like local computer, so um and it's not like checked out to remote, then you kind of lose it forever. But I'll show you how to. Oh, not show you because I'm not gonna delete it. But how to find it remotely is you go to your GitKraken. I might have to reload it, and you could find it on here. But I'll show you after I commit my beta test dev in, and wait, bear in mind. Sorry. I think I have to get rid of this real quick. And load that again. And it fixed that. So now that we fixed everything and it looks symmetric, now we're gonna go to our GitKraken where it said that. And now we're gonna mark resolved and it's staged now. And we're gonna keep that message, merge weather into beta test dev, and commit and merge. So now it's merged, but we want to push it to the internet so that we can recover it just in case something bad happens. So now we're going to push it. And yay! Now that we merged it into our beta test dev, we want to merge it into our main branch. So now we're going to check out our main branch. If it's checking out, so check out successful. And now we're going to click beta test dev and merge beta test dev into main. So it got merged. If I said that right, sorry. And now we push it because we want it to be on the cloud just in case. Push successful, and if you want to see how uh wait, if you sorry, I have to find my words. If you want to see where it goes on the cloud, I kind of briefly showed this to you a little earlier, but you go to GitHub and it says here had recent pushes less than a minute ago, so you just want to like refresh the page. Let's go to our project orangutan, and our main should have everything that I've showed you in Pycharm so far. So here's our welcome screen part. Here's our gasoline branch. Let's hear, that's good. And now the last part is it should have the weather branch, and that's good. It has all the weather branch. So that's how you know that if it's on the cloud or not. And if something ever happens to your local computer, you could always put it back onto GitKraken from here. That's why it's very important to push your work to the cloud just in case. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please check out all the other vlogs I made, and have a great day.